Have you ever wondered why being nice to women doesn't seem to get you anywhere? You do everything right. You're respectful, you listen, you compliment her, but she seems more drawn to the guy who barely tries. What's going on here? Most men think being nice means being likable, but what if I told you that being too nice is actually pushing women away? Today we're going to break that down and talk about what you should be doing instead. Let me tell you a story. My friend Jake, the nicest guy you could ever meet. He never argued, always agreed with everything a woman said, and went out of his way to be available at all times. But despite all that, he always found himself stuck in the friend zone. One day he asked, "What am I doing wrong?" Here's the truth, Jake was trapped. He wasn't just being nice, he was seeking approval. His kindness wasn't coming from a place of confidence. It was coming from fear. Fear of upsetting, or fear of rejection, fear of standing his ground. And that's where he lost his power. So why does this happen? Women don't respect men who put them on a pedestal. They're drawn to men who stand firm in their values. Men who don't bend over backward just to be liked. And that's where Stoicism can change the game. Enter Stoicism. The Stoics taught us to live with virtue, self-control, and indifference to external validation. In other words, stop seeking approval. Stop reacting emotionally. Don't place your happiness in someone else's hands. When you embrace this mindset, you stop over-explaining yourself. You stop seeking validation. You set boundaries without fear of losing her. You focus on your purpose, not on chasing attention. Let's go back to Jake. Once he started practicing Stoicism, once he stopped over-apologizing, focused on his own life, and started speaking with quiet confidence, something changed. Women started respecting him more. He wasn't just nice anymore. He was grounded, solid, self-sufficient, and that made all the difference. So what does this look like in practice? Here are your actionable takeaways. Be kind but not a pushover. Treat people with respect, but don't let anyone walk all over you. Stand your ground. Have a purpose beyond women. Your mission, whether it's fitness, business, or personal growth, should always come first. Stop seeking validation. Your worth isn't defined by how much a woman likes you. Be confident in who you are. Master emotional control. Stoics believed that reacting emotionally is a sign of weakness. Stay calm, cool, and collected. Speak less, say more. Confidence isn't about over-explaining yourself. Speak with clarity and purpose. Develop unshakable self-respect. If you don't respect yourself, no one else will. Detach from the outcome. Don't obsess over whether a woman likes you. Focus on your growth, and the right people will be drawn to you. Let's dive deeper into some Stoic principles. A core Stoic concept is amor fati, the love of fate. This means accepting things as they are, not wishing they were different. If a woman isn't interested in you, accept it and move on. Don't dwell on rejection. See it as redirection. Another Stoic practice is premeditatio malum, the visualization of potential obstacles. Before you interact with a woman, anticipate what might happen. She might test your confidence, ignore your messages, or even reject you outright. By mentally preparing for these situations, you'll respond with composure, not desperation. One of Marcus Aurelius' most powerful lessons is, you have power over your mind, not outside events. This means stop trying to control how women react to you. Instead, control your own actions, thoughts, and emotions. Real-world application. Let's say you're on a date. She makes a sarcastic comment about your job. A nice guy might nervously laugh, agree, or try to over-explain himself. The Stoic man. He stays composed, makes eye contact, and responds calmly. He doesn't need to prove himself. His presence does that for him. Another scenario. You text a woman and she doesn't respond for hours. The nice guy sends a follow-up text, wondering what went wrong. The Stoic man. He simply moves on with his day, focusing on his priorities. He doesn't chase, he attracts. Final thoughts. At the end of the day, being nice won't get you respect. But being a man of value, principles, and unshakable confidence, that will. Key takeaway. Stop trying to be liked. Instead, be a man who commands respect through his actions, mindset, and presence.